Today in the Boot Guy, we are looking at the Steel Blue Southern Cross Women's Steel Toe Boot. Gentlemen, before we go any further, yes, it's a woman's boot, it's a steel toe boot, so do me a big favor and do all the ladies in your life or on the job site that have to wear steel toe boots, do them the big favor of sharing this video with them. Because the Steel Blue Southern Cross, in my personal opinion, as far as ladies' boots go out there, and I mean, I see a lot of ladies' safety shoes and I see a lot of ladies' boots, as far as all those go, this is probably one of the most comfortable boots that I've been told by women that it actually fits and it actually is nice. It's just not a work boot. It actually has a little style, a little pizzazz, and it has a really soft, comfortable energy return fit. All right, so let's get right to it. What makes it so comfortable? It's the sole. It's a really soft nitrile sole, lots of energy return, lots of durability, lots of heat resistancy, and it's just really nice, especially if you're going from moving around hours on end and then you got to stand still for a long period of time just kind of waiting for things to happen. This nitrile sole really does offer a lot of energy return for the type of boot it is. Now the upper, yes, it's pink, guys, I understand, but this isn't for us, this is for the ladies. And ladies, I understand also, not everything for a woman has to be pink. I know I've been told that. When I was having the ladies try it on, they all said the same thing. Why is it pink? I don't need a pink boot. I'm working on a job site. And then I showed it to a few other ladies and they were really happy to see a pink boot because they were happy to have something that distinguished them from the guys. So I got a lot of mixed messages there, but it's a pink water resistant nubuck leather. And it's a nice leather. It's a really good chunk of material. It's something we see a lot in ladies' boots, but we don't see the attention to detail. Now it's water resistant, it's not waterproof, so that means this can be a 4-season boot. It's not insulated, and with a nice strong coat of silicone, like waterproofing spray, sprayed across this thing, you're basically gonna be 99.9% waterproof upon every coat. All right, so let's get to some of the details inside the boot. What makes the boot nice, not just the soft leather, the soft sole, but the way it laces. It's got eyelids all the way up with locking D-rings for the last 3. Those noisy things you hear, locking D-rings. Now, no speed laces, nothing get caught on the top of your pants, so you can wear your pants over it, you can tuck your pants in, you can do whatever you need. There's nothing there that's gonna stop that from happening if you're trying to look, as the lady said to me, they're trying to look cute on the job site. This boot falls right in line with that. Now, the back of the boot, this section that's chopped out right there at the top of your calf, at the top of your Achilles tendon, it is really low. It takes what is normally known as an 8-inch height, it brings it down to a 6-inch, really making this boot a 6-inch boot and not an 8-inch boot. And this is something that all the ladies really like because the ladies I had tried these on, some had skinny little legs, some had big calves. This really helped out in getting a nice fit for everybody, and that's a really nice touch. Gusseted tongue, so it's gonna keep more water, more debris, and everything out from inside your boot. So if you're working on a really dirty site, lots of dirt, lots of dust, lots of sawdust, drywall dust, it's not gonna get inside and penetrate your socks. Though eventually it's gonna get in there, but the gusseted tongue really does help. Now when you look inside, it's a breathable mesh liner, so it means it's going to wick some of the moisture away, it's going to push it to the surface, it's going to make it a cooler boot, and that's where I come into calling it a 4-season boot. Because a boot like this you can wear in the middle of summer. It just doesn't have to be worn in cold weather, especially if it's mandatory for you to wear a safety shoe. And yes, it is a safety shoe, but before we get there, I got to show you the insole that's inside here because it is amazing. It's Steel Blue has got the market cornered for sending orthotics along with boots in the price point at which they are playing in. For what they cost and where Steel Blue is really focusing their attention, their insoles are outstanding, and this thing is super nice. This is one of those insoles that once this boot is dead, you're still gonna have this insole, and you're probably gonna move this into another pair of boots because you're not gonna break this type of urethane down. Now, it is a safety toe, and believe it or not, it's steel. Awesome. Having a steel toe boot with a really nice, comfortable sole means that you're going to get more use out of it. Like I always say, with comp toe boots, you fracture it, you can't see it, you got to replace the boot. Steel, you can drop stuff on it all day. You can use it as a hammer. It becomes part of your toolbox, having a steel toe. Having a comfortable steel toe boot just means that you're going to be able to spend more hours on the job site. Now about size and fit on these, well, they sent me 2 pairs for test fitting. I had a 9 and I had a 10. And I had about 10 different people try them on between both sizes, going back and forth. Everybody gave me the exact same impression. Now, every lady I had try these on, they were all working women, they all worked in the trades, they all had some sort of connection to having to do a job that required them to wear safety shoes. And they all said the same thing. They were really amazed. It was an outstanding fit. Now, they all came in wearing safety shoes, and when they all left, they asked me how they can get a pair. And for me to have something like this and have people say that as I'm just trying to put together a review for a product, means that finally there's a product out there that actually fits women. A lot of women's boots are heavy, a lot of women's boots are uncomfortable, and a lot of women's boots don't flex. This thing is flexible, it's comfortable, and I guess it looks good, but it looks like a boot to me. So that's the Southern Cross by Steel Blue Footwear. Ladies, if you're currently wearing a pair of the Southern Cross, please comment below. Let the other ladies know what you think about it. Let us know where you're working, what type of job you're doing, and if it is a really good boot for your line of work. If you're interested and you want to know more about the Southern Cross, if you want to know more about the sole compound, about the water-resistant leather, about just what's going on inside this boot, or if you want to see some detailed photos, remember, swingbythebootguy.com. There I'll have a detailed blog posting all about the Southern Cross, showing off some of the finer details that I can't show off in this video. Hey, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below because it really helps out. And remember, if you're on Instagram or Twitter, you can follow me there all day long. I find beautiful, interesting boots like this Southern Cross. I take some photos, I put it out there so that we can have a conversation about the boots. Ladies, if you're about to order a pair of these online and you just got a few questions about size and fit, like I said, I did a test fitting with a couple of different ladies. We went through 2 different sizes so I could get a really good idea on how they fit. So if you got some questions, feel free to shoot me over an email. All right, until the next time, I'm the boot guy looking at a pink boot. Thanks a lot for watching.